I'm bored, driver. Speed us up.
Ah, good evening, monsieur. C'est la table.
Ah, guten Tag. Yeah, I should have a reservation for 5 o'clock under the Führer.
Ah, oui, Führer.
Might be under the name of one of my generals. I told them I was bound for France, and they said something about having reservations.
I say, over here, Mr. Hitler.
Wait, that's a bit of a Rudolph mess. Neville Chamberlain, you wily old badger's passage.
Ah, Mr. Hitler.
Please, call me Adolf.
Ah, well, good evening, Adolf.
Oh God, no, I don't like that at all. No, stop that and never do it again. You understand? Call me Führer.
Well, Mr. Führer, have you been to René's Cafe before? The food is wonderful.
It looks delightful. I'll definitely be coming back. That being said, I did have a lot of trouble finding the place.
Which way did you come? We sailed into Dunkirk. Frightful place. I wouldn't want to get stuck there for a week on holiday.
We came via Belgium. Traffic through the Ardennes was a nightmare. It's so narrow. I was saying to my driver, there's no way you could launch a full-scale panzer assault through here.
Funny, you know, that's the same analogy the French High Command used last week at our Allies' Defense Luncheon. Anyway, I'm sure you know I have asked you here.
It's about my book, isn't it? Mine Easy Time, illustrated by the author.
I'm not a publishing agent, Mr. Führer. I'm the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Oh, Christ, yeah, go on.
And I'm not about to let you start a second world war.
Me? Start a war? That's slander.
Last week you occupied Denmark.
Oh, that! That wasn't a war. That was a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
Yeah, they thought they could beat us in a war.
Well, how can you justify it, attacking a peaceful country like Denmark?
Now, I was fairly sure they were restarting the North Sea Empire. What would you do if you had a big old bunch of neo-North Seas posturing on your border? You should be thanking us by letting us Anschluss Austria.
Right, here comes some top-level diplomacy. You can have Austria, but as long as you promise not to take any more territory.
You can trust me. That's all I could ever want. From now on, I'm focusing solely on industrial concerns. No more conflict for me.
Well, if that's the case, I wonder if you could explain the 400 miles of bunker complexes along your border with France.
Oh, you mean the West Wall housing estate?
Housing estate?
Yes, well, it's little more than a building site at the moment, but it's getting there. I thought to myself, you know what Germany really needs? Affordable, concrete, bomb-proof housing.
Concrete?
Yes, it's brutalist. I had Speer draw up the designs. You should see them. Private fenced-off gardens, 3-foot thick insulated walls, and spectacular views over the Maginot Line. Yes, not that you can see much out of them, though. I mean, tiny little windows.
Excusez-moi for interrupting, monsieur. The gentleman down table huit would like me to ask you if he may join you.
Oh, Christ! Keep your head down. He's seen us.
Who is it?
It's Mussolini. Don't make eye contact.
Really? I thought that was Telly Savalas.
He's always asking to join my faction. Just ignore him and he'll go away. That is unless you want to spend the next 15 minutes listening to him bang on about how much better Ethiopia are than you'd expect.
Très bon, sir.
Anyway, look, there's obviously been some crossed barbed wires, okay? I don't want war any more than the next fascist dictator. Yeah, I'm all for peace. Why, just last week, Von Braun was showing off his new V2 wonder weapon thing, and I was all like, no way, man, we can go to the moon on that.
So it'll be peace for our time. Ah, yes, I like that. I might use that later. I do not wish to go down in history as the man who failed to stop your conquest of Europe.
My conquest of Europe? I don't know why you're busting my ball about it. It's Stalin you've got to worry about. The guy's a nutcase. Honestly, serious red flags everywhere.
Oh, you needn't worry about Stalin. I guarantee it.
What?
Finland, I guaranteed it, as well as Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Romania, and Turkey, just to be safe. He won't risk a war against us.
Well, if you say so, Chambers, his army's almost as big as mine.
Indeed. Now, surely with your industrial focus, you won't be needing such a large army.
I'm creating jobs. That's 3 million less unemployed men who now have a well-paid occupation and a diploma in tank driving.
Sorry, 3 million?
Yeah. Oh, can I have the Sudetenland? For industrial reasons.
Absolutely not. I'm drawing a line. And if one single jackboot crosses that line into the Sudetenland, well, that's it.
Oh, that's what?
Britain will declare war on Germany.
Well, if that's what you want to do, I better go off and phone Rundstedt and unfire him and then tell him to mobilise the panzers.
Well, hang on. It's only the Sudetenland. I'm sure the Czechs won't miss it.
Let's make a deal here, but this time I want it in writing. I don't want you turning around in 5 minutes and attacking Poland.
Look, I assure you, the only polls I care about are the ones concerning votes.
I didn't think you had elections in Germany anymore.
Exactly. The polls show that nobody wants an election. That's fascism for you.
Right, sign this piece of paper here, Mr. Führer, and state that after the Sudetenland, you'll cease all territorial ambitions in Europe, and you'll disband your navy.
What's wrong with my Kriegsmarine? They're a great bunch of lads.
Well, do the names Scharnhorst and Gneisenhower ring any bells? No, well, they should. There are a couple of giant heavy cruise
Liners. Yeah, I remember now. There are a couple of heavy cruise liners we're building. Yeah, they're gonna be great for tourism.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Führer? You're lying.
That's slander. I've not been slandered this badly since art college. And look what happened to them. Most of their collections now hanging up above Goering's toilet. Anyway, I thought you should know, I've taken the rest of Czechoslovakia, aka the Southeast Reich.
What?
Where's Himmler when you need him? Does anyone know the Heinrich maneuver? Waiter, get the Prime Minister a drink.
Juice?
Where?
Mr. Führer, I demand that you sign this agreement. Otherwise, Great Britain and France will have no other option but to declare war on you. And you don't want to be at war with France. They have an incredibly large and organized army.
Okay, I can see you're furious. Keep your wig on. I promise really, really hard not to invade anybody else. Signed, Adolf Gary Hitler. Right now, as my good friend Herman says, let's eat.
Look out, we're under attack.
Well, France is.
German tanks in Paris? You've really done it now, Mr. Führer. Prepare for Britain's bomber command to flatten German cities in daylight raids.
Well, it's a good job we've got the Westwall estate then.
You wait. Britain's going to join this war, and then the BEF will throw you out of France, and that'll be it. You might be the most powerful country in the world, but that's not going to stop us. Right, I'm officially declaring war.
Really?
No.
Wait, you can't leave now, you haven't paid the bill.
I don't think you can afford it, mate. Not unless America lend-leases him a fiver. No, not you, Benito. No, I'm sure Italy's economy's doing just fine. No, you can't join my war. I want to win. Besides, you're just far more experienced by skirmishing over the Alps and claim the Dordogne afterwards for all your losses. And to you, mate. Hello?
Hello, sir. Norfolk Carpet Cleaners.
Oh, yeah, I called earlier. Yeah, I need you to clean up some mess. Quickly. It's my wife. She spilled a glass of red wine all over the front room. And in the bath.
Red wine? You'll need to pay in advance.
Oh, yeah. All right. So many cards.
Haven't you heard of Curve?
Sorry, Curve?
Well, it lets you combine your whole wallet, including loyalty cards, into one app. So all you have to carry around with you is one card.
That sounds great. Yeah, I just don't think I've got time right now.
Nah, see, it'll only take you a minute to sign up to Curve. They're not a bank, you see, but they sort of supercharge your existing accounts like HSBC and Monzo with added rewards and benefits. And you get instant cashback when you shop at your favourite retailers like Amazon, B&Q or Steam. No strings attached. It's just money straight back into your Curve account.
Oh, that sounds great. I just maxed out my credit card at B&Q today.
Nah, see, you wouldn't have to worry about that with Curve. It's got this new anti-embarrassment feature. So if you ain't got the money on that card, it'll seamlessly swap to one of your others.
Oh, great. I need to buy a ton of new clothes later.
You can get a breakdown across all your balances of each account to see exactly what you've been spending and keep on top of your finances. Honestly, Curve has changed my life. I used to be employed to clean other people's carpets, but since I've got Curve, I've set up my own business.
Well, where do I sign up?
Well, it's available on Android and iOS, and if you sign up on the link below, you'll get a free £5 when you make your first payment. All you have to do is add a card and make one small purchase. Don't matter how big it is, it's free money.
Well, that sounds great. Why don't you come in whilst I get it set up?
Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a mess, isn't it?
This video was filmed at Armageddon Tank Battles in Leicestershire.
I would like to thank them very much for having us for the last 2 days filming.
Yeah, it's a wonderful site. Basically, if you come here, you can have tank battles using paintballs. Paintball tank battles. Are you sick of fighting real tank battles and being killed horribly?
I am.
You should use paintballs. They're much safer, but still very exciting. Yeah, look at the amount of tanks behind us. It's very good. And they have lots of military vehicles, which you can go and look around, and guns, which we've been playing with a lot for these videos. So they're really good. Please come and visit them and watch their YouTube channel, which is Armageddon. Lots of tank stuff there. They're really lovely.
Armageddon with a U.